We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Anthony Davis lets it fly, and it's Zubac with the rebound. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Cousins to James. And he buries it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Leonard. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Leonard. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Beverly. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
4-3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
LeBron with it up top. Leads a bucket. Anthony Davis against Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Paul George with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
LBJ has it. To Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
The pass set it all up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last.
Leonard to George. Lets it fly from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Lance Stevenson with the dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Cleans it up. George to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. The Clippers now hold the penalty.
Trying to cash in. And it's Zubats with the rebound. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Clippers have it. And finishes strong. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Personal foul. Team foul.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Good look that time, but off the mark. LeBron into the front court. Down 3. Fires the 3, and it's good.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
James, shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Here's Kuzma. Brings the ball up court. Fires the 3.
To number 13, Paul George.
Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Cook to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. To James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To James. For 3, and it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. To Paul George. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
For LA, number 23, Louis Williams.
George, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
James, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
George up against Cook. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Los Angeles, they have it. To Danny Green. Kuzma to James. Kyle Kuzma had made his first couple, but he misses there. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Kyle Kuzma. That's off the side of the rim, short. George to Beverly. Here's a chance from long range, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Good. Off a spin.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
He throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Here's Rondo with it. Down 6. Kyle Kuzma is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
That misses with a second to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
I got him. Let's go.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. George knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Rondo into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. It's PG for 2. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And a throwdown.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Beverly. Off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. From long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's Leonard for 2. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
George, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Patrick Beverly. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
George, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
George, oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box someone, or maybe just double team them.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Leonard. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Hands up, hands up. I'm on D.
Leonard knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Down a bundle. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Chance here for LeBron. And scores on the step back.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Anthony Davis. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James in a matchup with Harkless. To Cousins. LeBron James. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Leonard. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
James, oh, that's how it's done.
That's what great shooters do. They can miss all the shots in the world, but they're going to take that next one like they just made all the shots in the world.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Time to shuffle things up. Beverly cleans it up. Offensive board. Trying to cash in off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Williams. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Kyle Kuzma. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Danny Green.
Watch the pick. You see it.
To James. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. James. To Cousins. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Los Angeles has the basketball. James, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Kuzma against George. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Well defended. LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. Kuzma. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to sports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.